and today we're going to talk about our line of DSC Sport Tractive coilovers for the Porsche 991, 981 cars. Before we do this, I'd like to thank all the DSC users out there optimizing their OEM dampers for comfort and performance using our DSC Sport controller. Thanks guys, you guys are awesome. With all the DSC Sport users out there, in turn has created a market for ultra high performance coilovers. That we're going to talk about right after sharing a bit of exciting news. We just came back from Daytona International Speedway for the Optima Ultimate Streetcar Challenge. This challenge comprised of 5 categories. They are hot lap on a road course, autocross, speed and stop, road rally, and design and engineering. With these 5 categories, it really makes us push the envelope to create the most versatile and competitive product available. Basically, we have to incorporate the comfort of a road car to the performance of a race car in a no compromise package. In this competition, we're happy to report that the first place and runner-up are both equipped with DSC Sport Tractive suspension right out of the box. So this win is a win for all DSC users. Congratulations guys. Let's talk about the coilovers now. We'll start with this one. This is our 991 Turbo, Turbo S, and C4 front damper. These are all-wheel drive vehicles with the front drive axle located directly underneath the damper, making the axle to damper clearance critical. The challenge for us was to make a shorter damper to clear the axle without compromising the performance. Part of the design involves a new top plate, this one here, for the Turbo, Turbo S, and C4, which has the bearing above the center line of the plate. This gives us the extra 20 millimeters of clearance that we needed. So this damper is proven in our Optima car. We have won a lot of races with it, and this is the exact damper and the whole kit that you can buy right off the shelf from DSC Sport. Another great feature of this new front damper is that it's PDCC compatible. PDCC is the factory Porsche active sway bar option. The PDCC bracket will transfer to this damper seamlessly, as well as FAL, which is the factory front axle lift option. Moving on to this damper here, this is our very popular 991 C2 and 981 front damper. We also have a different damper for the GT cars. This includes the GT3, GT3 RS, GT2 RS, and GT4. This damper features a taper body for the GT uprights. All the Tractive front dampers for the Porsche cars feature an inverted design with 43 millimeter inner tube made from extremely hard alloy to resist flexing during the most extreme lateral loads. For those who have heard of the term inverted damper but don't know what it is, allow me to show you. Think of this as your conventional damper. As the suspension travels up and down, the shaft also moves up and down. Now you take this damper, turn it upside down, hence the name inverted, and insert it into an outer tube. Now you have an inverted damper. The purpose of this design is to have the outer tube support the inner tube to resist lateral flex. This design is found on high performance and racing vehicles. Moving on to the rear dampers, we have our 991 Turbo, Turbo S, C2, and C4 damper here. This one here is our 991 GT3, GT3 RS, GT2 RS, featuring the special mounting provision for the GT uprights. Lastly, we have our 981 and GT4 rear damper here. What's unique about this rear damper is that it is also an inverted design. Our entire line of coilovers feature the widest damping range possible. This allows the DSC to control the entire damping range to give the user the comfort of a sedan to the stiffness of a race car. We'll take out the larger bit and insert this bit into the tool. This tool is magnetic, so once the bit's inserted, it won't fall out. This bit is for setting the ride height and corner balance on the Tractive coilovers. It's a very clean way of doing this. The 20-some years I've been working on cars, I prefer this method over the double spanner wrenches. Once your ride height is set, the smaller bit is to tighten this stainless steel set screw. Once this is tightened, it will hold up to the most extreme operating conditions. There's also a rubber tip behind the stainless steel set screw, so the threads will not be damaged from the number of times of adjusting the ride height. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to email us. Our email address is info@dscsport.com. We welcome your questions. Don't forget to like us on our social media platform, and thank you for watching.
Thanks again for watching. Stay tuned for our 2019 updated videos on tuning your DSC Sport controller and 2019 DSC Sport controller and product overviews. Make sure you go active today and join the DSC Sport family.